Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel, Coffee Tea Paper. My name is Louise and today we are here to have a look at another ink by Ferris Wheel Press. This is an everyday ink, so no shimmer, and this is promising to be a very purple ink. There's been quite a lot of purple inks lately, so really for those people who love purple inks, it's been a bit of a bonanza from Ferris Wheel Press. I am of course a brand ambassador, and that means that I have an affiliate code which is JA-CTP, which nets you 15% off your total order. However, if you have another brand ambassador whose code you would prefer to use and you're just here for a review of ink, by all means use their code. It's no problem. And just keep an eye on their website and their Instagram, because they're always having deals of free inks, free pens, bundles, all sorts of things. Of course, my code works globally at whatever Ferris Wheel Press website is your home site. Enjoy! Now we have to see whether you actually like this ink or not, and whether I actually like this ink or not. Let's have a little look at the box. Of course, we always have the beautiful designs, beautiful illustrations, some gilding on the box, and this is one of the things that Ferris Wheel Press is always, they're incredibly distinctive, and look, to be perfectly transparent, I love their packaging. I think it's beautifully done, and I think when you have a few of their boxes together, it really makes a beautiful display on your desk, and it just helps make the whole experience of buying the ink, using the ink, storing the ink, almost like buying a beautiful perfume. And I'm sure that's totally intentional by Ferris Wheel Press. Okay, so this ink is called Gossiping Grapevine, and it's part of their Summer Getaway collection. It will be an everyday ink. So let's have a little swatch, and while I'm swatching, I will read to you about some of the distinguishing characteristics of this ink. Now, one of the things to note, ooh, look at this. It is a shimmer ink. It has not said that on the packaging. So normally shimmer inks have a special symbol here on their box. So this might be an oversight. Oh, Ferris Wheel Press. I'll just show you what normally the sparkling inks have. So this ink is Hampton Harbour Sage, and as you can see, it has a special symbol on the back and the words sparkling ink. So this box has not been labeled correctly, but when we read about the characteristics, we'll see if that's actually been included in the description. One thing to note is that their bottles, whilst beautiful and made of very robust glass, and just, you know, the attention to detail is wonderful, including the sort of nut style lid, which makes it really easy to get a grip to get the lid off. They are a little bit wobbly. I do recommend that if you're going to buy an ink, try and purchase one of their specific holders as well. It just makes the whole situation a lot more stable. Plus you can tilt the bottle so it's easier to get your dip pen in and out, and yeah, it looks nice too. Like it's they have gold and they have silver and a couple of other iterations depending what's in stock. But yeah, they're nice to have on your desk as well. Let's get our swatches down, and while I'm doing that and doing the writing samples, I will read to you about the distinguishing characteristics of the ink and the design details. Gossiping Grapevine. The weekend festivities continue with an exquisite feast in Captain Grayson's candlelit dining hall. Amused giggles. Dine alongside the country's most famed and fabulous. Indulgence paired with the finest wines from Grayson's private reserves. Amongst clinking glasses and whispers through the grapevine, more is being spilled than just the tea. Heads lean in, whispering juicy tales that pass along from friend to friend and friend to foe, each adding twists until the fun becomes the storytelling itself. Scandalized gasps and clinking glasses create the lively soundtrack of an evening spent amongst close friends. A dinner this animated will surely burn the last candle to its wick and see every crumb and drop devoured. Well, we can see that there is definitely a shimmer in evidence, despite the lack of indication on the box. I am going to have to move this from my non-shimmer ink book collection into my shimmering ink book collection. While we have this open, let's have a look and see if there are any inks that it is close to. So this was a really deep purple shimmer ink called Poison Envy. So yeah, it's much darker than this Gossiping Grapevine. We have the Purple Jade Rabbit, Silver Shimmer, and a paler purple. The ink from 2024, which was Aurorealis, which is quite similar, I have to say. Even with the wine shimmer, maybe the purple is just slightly darker in that one than the Gossiping Grapevine. It might just be a shade lighter, but I'm not sure I could pick out a difference in a lineup personally. Here we have Mulberry Majesty, which has been another purple ink that's come out this year, and it probably just has slight more pink tones in it, and this is more of a true purple. And that's it for the shimmering purpley inks for you to have a look at. Very, very similar to Aurorealis in my book. I think if you already have Aurorealis in your collection, I wouldn't go getting Gossiping Grapevine. And conversely, if Aurorealis was an ink that you really loved and you've run out or you couldn't get your hands on it, this is an excellent stand-in. I'm not sure I can personally tell the difference. So on that bombshell, we will leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. My code JA-CTP, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!